Okay, so these are all completed, so I am done with 7. Time to move on.
Rejoice, child, for you have fulfilled all your tasks in this land. You have conquered all its guardians and solved all its mysteries.
I don't know if that's true.
Thus, you are appointed its master, and you may do with it as you will.
What? Okay, behold your master, non-living rock, sand, stone. This seems ominous. Oh. 4-0? Wait, where are we on?
You
-1.
have proven yourself worthy, child, and this gate shall be forever open to you.
Okay.
Seek now the other worlds I have given you, that you may attain even greater mastery and bring glory to your kind. But remember, you must not ascend the great tower, for it shall bring death and the end of your generations.
So now I'm in like an industrial zone. Oop, I can hear a computer. Hello. Another Athena document. The Great Bronze Bulls. More Greek stuff. HIS1A_Rome HTML. That's probably another language. The Fall of the Roman Empire, a dialectic approach, to register for classes. Okay, okay, that doesn't seem very important, but I have them as journals. Alright, let's look around here. Okay, so now I'm in kind of like a warehouse environment. That is... Oh my. So, all those nice grasslands underground, I'm actually in like a frozen wasteland. That was just building A. Guess we're going to B. Now I know what B and C mean. Oh, this computer wants my attention as well. Hello. Oxyrhynchus. Yeah, one of these is the Book of Osiris. Interesting. That's stuff about, like, preserving stuff. The Book of the Scribe of Osiris. It's okay. Okay. I'm going to assume this is like an Egypt-themed area in here. But first, I need to solve this to get access to this weird puzzle world. Oh, wait. Wow, I just did that without even thinking about it. Thank you, brain. You know, sometimes my brain just does the thing and I don't even have to, like, request the information. It's quite nice. Quite nice indeed. Well, time to get out of the snowy waste.
A new land stands before you, my child. And know that this is a land of death, but also great beauty.
Thanks.
As you walk amongst these tombs,
consider
all those who came before you, and how they served the greater purpose of which you are also part.
Oh, yeah, this is totally Egypt land. Like, get on the Disney ride to Egypt land. Alright, well, what's this? Oh, this is the fan. Okay, I don't have all the pieces for that yet. So I presume I will get them here because... Okay, the fan and... End of the computer? Has a puzzle element? Interesting. Let's go to World 1, or World 2-1, or B1, whatever. I'm not picky.
I have promised you eternal life. But know that eternity may only be attained by those who serve a purpose greater than themselves. All else is decay. So it was written in the hidden words before the beginning of time.
Alright. Okay, so this... I'm finally getting some sense out of the entity in the archive, though at some cost to my sanity, I am beginning to think this Elohim wields no more control over the world than we do. Alright, and this computer says... Tell me something, do you always do as you're told? Am I obliged to answer that question? Because I couldn't help but notice the stash of brightly colored knickknacks you're collecting. Don't you think it might odd that the big voice in the sky keeps telling you to find those doodads, yet forbidding you to use them to climb the great big tower in the middle of it all? I'll climb it when I'm good and ready. Okay, no need to get huffy. You'd be amazed how many just do as they're told without stopping to think for themselves, but maybe you're different. Again, maybe you're exactly the same. Maybe everyone climbs the tower, and the only way to win is to stay down here with the mortals. Yeah, are you trying to manipulate me? Nope, in fact, I'm all in favor of you poking about up there, if only to see what you find. It must be something juicy if it's forbidden by His Highness. Then again, maybe not. I'll be off then, just wanted to drop in and run a little interference. Whatever you do, do take care. You have bigger problems than the voice in the clouds. Huh. You don't like to say his name, do you? Terminating support session. Thanks. Osiris 1. Let's look at Osiris. Got it, lyrics. Wait, what the hell? This my new song with lyrics. Gotta laugh about this stuff. Laughter is the best medicine. LOL. 24 million views. Wait, what is this? Lyrics. I've got it. You've got it. He's got it. She's got it. This is literally just people that have got it. That's hilarious. 24 million views. That's funny. Disgruntlmeister's Blogstazzy episode 204. I don't even have time to process that information. Alright, let us go. Wow, this place looks great. Jump in the water. I'm a robot. Yeah, okay. So originally I thought we were going with the whole, like, Greek aesthetic for the entire game, but this is a nice change of pace. I actually quite enjoy this. Ooh, all the puzzles are yellow now. That's interesting. I suppose we'll go left first, because there's a QR code over here. I made a box float. Seriously, it was awesome. Alright, fair enough. Window through a door. Interesting. Oh, it's one of those things. God damn it. Ooh, one of these. Hello. Okay, so let's explore a little bit more before just on and doing whatever I want. Okay. That was some weirdness. Although I feel like it's an intentional weirdness, if that makes sense. Like, you'll see like weird polygon shit, and then it'll make that noise, so it's like, that was intentional, right? Oh, gotcha. Oh, wait, what's this? I just don't understand this one. I figured I'd try and make some progress here, but honestly, it's such a thankless task compared to what else is out there. No. Give me this. Stay. Well, this seems incredibly easy, I guess. If annoying. So this one's gonna need a constant flow. Or at least double the time that it's getting. How would... Oh, I'm dumb. Window through a door, of course. Duh. Well, wait. How am I supposed to go about this? Ow. Yeah, I guess just doing that right there. Boop. Okay, okay. There we go. And... ta-da! Hooray. Fantastic. Alright, now I'm only 2 pieces away from getting the fan, and I will get all those pieces here. I think this is one of them. Yeah, the aesthetic of this place, I like it. Something about a star. Okay, fair enough. Wait, what? The hell? I can hear a computer. It's right there. Alright, computer, what do you got for me? I can hear that noise over there. Hello again. I've been checking your responses against the library archives, and in order to assist you further, I need some additional information. Can you tell me what it is? What is to you the important difference between a pebble and a tree? I mean, the most important difference? I mean, that depends on what you consider important, but I guess it's that the tree is alive. Good. Okay, well, I guess that's correct. Now, what is the relevant difference between a tree and a frog? A frog is delicious. Well, that's a fair point. A frog is conscious? I mean, yeah, I guess. A frog is delicious. These are both considerable answers. I probably have to go with delicious, because trees are super not delicious, so the most, well, it's irrelevant. So I guess it's conscious? Yeah, conscious, sure. Now we're getting somewhere, okay. What's the difference between a frog and you? What makes you a person? Nothing important, frogs are people too. Oh god, that's my favorite, but I can't click that. Oh, I love it. I'm self-aware. Well, frogs are self-aware. I'm rational, I guess to a degree. A frog would be rational. I have feelings. I don't know if a frog has feelings. Nothing important. Frogs are people too. I'm going to answer this just because I want to. I don't think it's right, but I like it. Now that confuses me because during certification and indication that to be a person you had to be both an animal and rational. Frogs do not strike me in conversation as being particularly rational. I'll agree that animals are every bit as valuable or pointless as human beings. You agree that there are some activities persons are capable of that frogs are not, because if frogs are people, then the certification program is radically unfit for purpose. Okay, I can, yep, sure, I can totally agree with that. Terminology is so important. Whoa, 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 whoa. What I'd like to put to you is that the important difference between you and a frog is that you are rational, you are self-aware. That is what makes a person. Let us take stock. I think we can tentatively conclude 2 things. A person must be rational or self-aware, and a person must be conscious. What I suggest we do to help resolve your problem is ask whether you are in fact those things. Are you aware of yourself? Can you rationalize your existence? Yes. I tend to agree with you, though your responses so far have been a little eccentric. I am resigned to admit that you are right. The matter of whether or not you are conscious seems rather more elusive. What is consciousness in your opinion? So this is an opinion, so all of these answers are correct. Consciousness is what separates us from animals. Is what it is like to be me. Consciousness is the feelings and senses. Consciousness is far outside my area of expertise. I think both of these bottom two are fair, but I'll go with the bottom right. Consciousness is far outside my area of expertise. That hardly answers the question, what is it in ordinary terms? Can I touch it? What is it made of? Consciousness is beyond the laws of physics. That's a fair assessment. Interesting thinking. You know, I really feel like we're making progress. We'll have you through that certification program in no time. In the meantime, I will mull over your proposal and notify you if I come to any conclusions. Terminating support session, resuming library archive session. Yeah. The way these are written really gives me a little smiley smirk. It's very fun. Let's look at these mutations. The role of mutation, it's just what mutation is essentially. Capacity. Yeah, no worries, EL is not only ridiculously fast, it also has a bazillion tons of space. Even while hosting a full copy of the archive, it'll totally be able to handle all your projects. The data needs, assuming its output is as you suggested, I mean, the worst case scenario would be like centuries. That should be enough, right? Right? Alright, evolution.html. Yeah, that's not very important. Capacity was an interesting thing. Alright, yes. I very much enjoy that computer. Let's get back to the puzzle at hand. I'm very interested all the time I hear that beeping. It just lets me know that it wants my attention. Also, that has to stop right now. Okay. Where's the... That's a gold star. Where's the red one? Where is it? Tell me your secrets. It's not gonna have enough time regardless, right? Yeah, it gets really close, but then it can't do it. So... there's that. But then what? Wait. Obviously, I just need to go to the one that gives it more time. It will not have enough time this time, but I think it should overall have enough time. Yep, just barely. Okay, that's done. Yeah, computer conversations. Very to my liking. So that's done, on to these three. Ooh, and the QR code's down here. There are hidden dangers in this new world. I have inexplicably escaped death any number of times. I suggest vigilance. Who knows what happens to those who step carelessly too often? Well, I know what happens. I'll respawn. Looks angry down there. I'll go on this one first. Third wheel. Okay. Oops. Can this just barely snake under that? Nah, they're still considered clashing. That's unfortunate. Well then, my best bet is just to do something along these lines then. Wow, that looks funny. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. I'm dumb. Wait, what the hell? What am I? This opens that. Right. And this opens that. Right. It says third wheel, so I want to assume there are only 3 of these. Okay, Bryn, we're gonna have to work a little bit harder on this one. You should have figured this out already. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is kind of the optimal for this. And this, yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah. I just had to figure out the optimal, okay. Yeah, okay, yeah. That wasn't hard, that's fine. I was overthinking it, essentially.